Everybody. My name is Sadeq Safarini, CEO of Vector ML Analytics. And today we will be interviewing Frank Tian, the author of the book Unsecured Lending Risk Management. Frank Tian is a seasoned risk management professional in the unsecured lending industry. His work over the past 2 decades has spanned the full spectrum of retail risk management, from all the way from credit risk strategy and risk modeling to credit systems and fraud management. Frank has led various risk positions at multiple financial institutions in the US and Canada, including Wells Fargo, MUFG, Union Bank, GE Money, BMO, and CIBC. How are you doing, Frank?
Hey, good. How are you, Stack?
Now, it's really quite a pleasure and honor to have you on board.
Thank you. My pleasure as well.
All right. So I got a couple of questions for you, Frank. And the first one is, would you be kindly enough to give us a quick update on the current state of consumer credit in US and Canada?
Sure. We have 18 months into the pandemic. There have been some changes in consumer credit space. In both countries, what we have seen is for mortgage, the activity really goes up a lot, right? People, they crave for more space. They needed the home, right? For shelter, at the same time for office and for school. So in the meanwhile, for revolving credit, as an example, the credit card, their outstanding balance has experienced a big decrease because people do not have many places to shop, right? They cannot travel. So, and also what we have seen this year is that as the economy reopens, the purchase activity comes back. However, people have more savings, so they can really pay off that revolving debt. So it's not a great news for lenders because there's the top line revenue pressure, but I think it's good for consumer credit overall, right? So consumers, they need to take a break from the debt building process and reset. I think it's good for the economy in the long run. And very quickly on the risk side, the good news is that all the fears people had last year regarding the skyrocketing loss, that did not materialize. So for a couple of reasons. One is that the governments, they roll out various fiscal support programs, right? Including stimulus checks, directly send money to consumers' pockets. After all, so the consumers are not at fault at all, right? So it's a pandemic, natural disaster. So we need to help them out. Also, the lenders, they roll out various payment forbearance program. You can skip payments, reduce interest. So that also helps consumers during the tough time. So overall, what we have seen is the public sector, private sector, they work together. Essentially, this is a buy more time tactic, right? So give more time for consumers to come back into workplace, wait until the vaccine is available. So it works. So the good news is that it works. You know, after 18 months, we have seen the vaccination effort goes up and the economy goes back, not fully, but close to the pre-pandemic levels in certain sectors. If you look at the Q2, the US banks, the top 4 banks, their allowance release, they have released almost 2/3 of all the allowance built up from last year. So I think that's good news. At the same time, we're not out of woods yet, right? There's still the Delta variant. So I said to my friends, this is not the best way to learn the Greek letters these days, but the variant concern is definitely there. And we just need to be very cautious, continue to monitor the situation and manage accordingly.
Perfect. Thank you so much.